All right, we're back. It just crashes sometimes, Jorge. You can't do much about it. You can't do much about it. I tried to recover it there so we didn't go to a whole new video, but we did, which is lame. Lame, but we're back in business. Back in business. Let's reset the table here. Refresh everything. All right, are you guys getting me again? All right, let's go Dodgers. I wish there was a way that if you crashed on YouTube that you could come back to the same stream and just turn it back on, but they don't let you do it. They literally don't let you do it no matter what you did. That time I tried not to do anything. But anyway, let's reset the table. No balls, 2 strikes to Brantley, I believe. Dodgers still lead 5-1 here in the top of the 8th. So anyway, anytime that happens, guys, just go back to the main page and wait for it to go live again. I tried that time to bring it back to the same video, but it just doesn't do it. There's no way to make it recover after it's been off for a few minutes. I don't understand why you can't just click on it and tag on to the last video that you were doing. Next pitch, inside for a ball. He walked him. No, he struck him out. Ferguson strikes him out, and the Dodgers are out of the inning. And we head to the bottom of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. Dodgers still lead 5-1. .443 is the subscriber count. 4 berserkers, hardcore berserkers up in the chat. King Yellowman says, "Vamos Doyers." No, it didn't happen last night, Curtis. We haven't had trouble. I think it's been like 9 videos since I've crashed. And what I've been doing is I've been resetting my router before every stream. But today, for some reason, I did the Viking stream this morning. And then tonight, obviously, I took a nap after the Viking game and came back to do this one, and I didn't reset it then. And I don't know why. I know I was thinking you should reset it so it doesn't crash. But I also want to try things to see, what makes things happen. So a lesson learned as we grow the channel. And so from now on, I'm just every time before I start a stream, I'm going to reset the router and start everything back. Chicago says he's back. Isaac says he's going to watch the Dodger game now. We've got 6 in the new video. 9, actually. Did you really, Curtis? Most of Dodgers Nation went to bed mad last night. Angry. Twitter, they were pretty upset last night, both Roberts and Jansen. They were mad at both of them. Curtis says, Thor's army assemble. Let's give it to him. Ooh, Pollock gets a hold of one, but hits it foul, and it hits way in the left field into the netting. It's the netting down the left field line. Pollock on the season, 284. Isaac says he's going to have his friend shout me out. He's got 3,000 subs. That would be cool, Isaac. That would be cool, my man. I have to say Glizzy? There you go, Glizzy. Glizzy Gobbler. You better not be trying to put me together, Isaac. All right, next pitch to Pollock. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Oh, no! Tell me that's not who I think it is getting up in the Dodger bullpen. Tell me that is not who I thought it was getting ready in the Dodger bullpen. Brooks Raley, the pitcher now for the Astros. Even my wife, who doesn't watch baseball, comes in and says Jansen and then shakes her head and walks away. Pollock lines a soft drive to the shortstop. The catch is made for the out. Curtis asks when they will just cut their losses with Jansen. That's correct. Jansen getting ready in the Dodgers bullpen. Max, your mom, Muncie, up to the plate for the Dodgers with one out here in the bottom of the eighth. First pitch, right over the plate for a called strike. Roberts doesn't hear you, chat. Berserkers, Roberts does not hear you. He's going to put Jansen out there. Swing and a miss by Max to go into an 0-2 hole. 15 Berserkers in the chat as we recover from a crash. A crash of the Starship. Dodgers Game Day Live. The survivors, the Berserkers, reporting to the chat. Next pitch. Hit hard. In the gap. Ooh, what a catch by the center fielder. Nope, he didn't catch it in time. Straw, he had a little ice cream cone there, but he didn't get it before it hit the ground. So the Dodgers are in business. They got a runner on first. Omar checks in, says, no way Jansen comes in, right? I don't know, man. This is Dave Roberts. He don't think like you and me. Max stands on first with one out here in the bottom of the eighth, and that brings up Will getting jiggy with it. Smith for the Dodgers. Trying to add on to this 5-1 lead. Pitch inside to Smith for a ball to start off this at-bat. Raley, the pitcher for the Astros, left-handed pitcher number 58. They go over to first to try to get Max. They do not. Hitter count. There you go, Curtis. Blitz checking in. Blitz checking in, says putting in that work. Next pitch over the plate for a called strike to Smith. And that makes the count 1 ball, 1 strike to the Dodgers catcher with a runner on first here in the bottom of the eighth. Let's go, Dodgers. Get this. Get this dub. 19 Berserkers in the chat. Thank you for coming over from the other stream after we crashed. Next pitch, down low in the dirt. Down low in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike to Smith, the Dodgers catcher. Blitz retracted his message, not sure why. Isaac asked if I play Fortnite. I do not. Isaac, your game's going to be in front of mine because mine's on a delay. It takes about 20 seconds for me to see the action and then send it to you. So that's why we say no spoilers in the chat. No spoilers in the chat. Three Finger Gamer says he doesn't want Jansen coming in and blowing this game. Next pitch up high for a ball. So the count now is 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3 balls, 2 strikes. To Smith with the runner on first. Next pitch, Smith hits it hard, right field. Gets into the corner and bounces into the netting for a ground rule double. So that's going to make Muncy hold at third. That's going to make Muncy hold at third, and the Dodgers have runners on second and third here in the bottom of the 8th with 1 out, leading 5-1. That brings up Cody Big Stick Bellinger, ladies and gentlemen, for the Dodgers. And he is tasked with putting this game out of reach, ladies and gentlemen. Do I dare say out of reach after last night's debacle? Next pitch, up high, ball. Come on, Cody. Come on, Cody. He has had a couple singles in this game. We just haven't seen Big Stick Bellinger come out for a while, right? Exactly. I do like Verdugo, Isaac. I hated that we had to trade him. That's kind of how it works. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Bellinger. I liked Verdugo a lot, Isaac. He's from about an hour north of me in Tucson. But when you got Mookie Betts and they're willing to trade him, I think you make that trade. 20 Berserkers up in the chat. Next pitch to Bellinger. Down low. The umpire thought about calling that, but didn't. So it's 2 balls, 1 strike to Bellinger. Next pitch. Swing and a miss by Bellinger. A-Rod commenting says he thinks that Bellinger stands too far in the box, thinks he should back up about 5 inches so he has more room and time to swing. Madison checks in and says, let's go Dodgers. Correct, Curtis. 21 Berserkers in the chat. The Astros have the shift on towards the first base side, with runners on second and third for the Dodgers. And Bellinger trying to add some more insurance. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Bellinger. Rayleigh delivers. Bellinger fouls it back behind the plate. Alrighty, so the count still 2 balls, 2 strikes to Bellinger. Bottom of the 8th, 1 out. Runners on 2nd and 3rd for the Dodgers. Let's go, Cody. Let's go. Next pitch. Inside. Ball. That makes it a full count, ladies and gentlemen. Hashtag in the chat. Full count. Let's go, Bellinger. Jack Serrano checks in, says it's Jansen time. Bellinger fouls this third base side, and it gets out of play. Samaria checks in, says, my views on the Lakers. I love the Lakers. Greg asked, did I try them cheddar whales? No, I actually went to the dollar store and tried to get some, and all they had was goldfish. All they had was the regular old goldfish, so I bought them. I'm going to go to the other dollar store. Bellinger flies this thing up to shallow left, and it's caught for the second out of the inning. Bellinger head back to the dugout, shaking his head like he's been doing so often lately. Confidence level at about 3. Baker comes out for the for the Astros, sorry. And he's going to the pen, ladies and gentlemen. 28 berserkers in the chat. That's impressive since we just crashed and came back up in a whole new stream. Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk. Curtis, I did have... Well, yeah, I had to buy goldfish, man. I'm looking for some whales, though. I'm looking for some whales. That's what I was told to go get. Jack says, when I go to the dollar store, see if I can trade Jansen for a box of goldfish. Salvador Chavez says, who do we play next? We start a series, a 3-game series tomorrow in San Diego. Jorge says the Cowboys are about to tie this game. Rams 20, Cowboys 17, 11:45 remaining in the 4th. Looks like the Rams just made a big stop there. Jack, what do you think of the Rams' new uniforms, man? I think the helmet looks tight. I don't know about the rest of it. Ash wants us to sweep the Padres. If I don't get to 450 on my subscriber count, I'm not doing that game tomorrow night. You guys just watch it by yourselves. I'll go out and try to find some whales or something. I'm at 444, 6 away from 450, ladies and gentlemen. If I get to 450, I do tomorrow night's game. If I don't, I don't. Jack says he knows where I can find some whales. 21 berserkers in the chat. Again, I apologize if the stream crashed there. Not much I can do about it. I don't know how to fix it. I've tried for 7 months now, and it just happens. But we're back. You guys did good. You found the stream after I brought another one back up. Taylor up for the Dodgers. First pitch is a ball up high and outside. So let's reset the plate here. Dodgers have runners still on second and third here in the bottom of the eighth, leading 5-1. 2 outs. And Taylor at the plate. Cy Snead is the new pitcher for the Astros. And here we go, next pitch. High and outside. That makes the count 2 balls, no strikes to Taylor. Let's get some more insurance here. Bailey says huge 4th down stop by the Rams. I saw that. Looks like they tackled my draft pick CeeDee Lamb in my fantasy league. Next pitch. Fouled back by Taylor. Jack Serrano's prediction is pain, ladies and gentlemen. Dave Roberts sitting in the dugout thinking, am I really going to let this guy pitch again? Am I really going to do it? Dodgers Nation wonders, are you really going to do it? The Berserkers wonder, are you really going to do it? Next pitch. High and outside. That makes the count 3 balls, 1 strike to Taylor. Let's go, Dodgers. Kenley Jansen up in the bullpen, ladies and gentlemen. Dodgers Nation is in terror, shaking from the fear. Next pitch. Hit hard. Left field. And it goes way back, and it's gone. Home run, JT3. A 3-run shot to left field here in the top of the 8th, the bottom of the 8th. And bobblehead Bobby is shook. Let's go, 8-1. 8-1. There's no way Jansen can screw this up, is there? There was no doubt when he hit that, ladies and gentlemen. He hit about 16 rows up in the bleachers. Vamos Doyers. Ash says he swears to God if Jansen blows a 7-run lead. Dave Roberts checking in the channel. Says he's bringing Jansen in. He's confident now. 27 Berserkers in the chat. What other YouTube channel can say that the manager of the team they support makes sure to check into the chat to let us know what he's going to do here? What other channel? Plus, we've got my man over here co-hosting with us tonight. Mr. Kelly, been here for 2 nights. Who else can do this in YouTube land, ladies and gentlemen? Who else? Jock Pop Peterson at the plate for the Dodgers. He's in an 0-1 hole. Next pitch. High and outside. Evens it up. 1-1. Cowcatcher says that ain't enough. And Jorge says no spoilers. Jock hits a hard one to the first baseman who dives for it, pitches it over to the pitcher, and the Astros are out of the inning. But not before the 3-run shot by JT3, ladies and gentlemen, puts the Dodgers up 8-0. And Kenley Jansen, number 74, is headed to the mound. Yes, he is, Ash. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Dave Roberts doesn't care about your feelings. It's go time, Berserkers. Dave Roberts calling the Berserkers to the chat as Thor's army continues to grow. I can't believe we're here, ladies and gentlemen. just about 24 hours later, and we're going to do this again. We're going to do this again. I'm glad I came back after we crashed. I thought about just saying, nah, we'll just get it another day, but we're back. Maybe we can get to 450. Maybe we can get a win. Maybe Kenley Jansen can redeem himself after last night's debacle. Dave Roberts in the chat. Who knew? Who knew that Dave Roberts was a berserker? And I am not Dave Roberts, ladies and gentlemen. Watch my hands. "29 berserkers up in the chat. So this guy 34 on the Rams. I think I have him on one of my fantasy leagues sitting on the bench. So he's not doing me a lot of good. Three-fingered gamer says, "Come on, Kenley, you got this." Isaac says, "Are you the real Dave Roberts?" Roberts says he's not only the manager, he's the team's psychotherapist. And here we go. He's bringing him out. No couch for Roberts in his therapy session. He's got to be on the mound. ERA of 3.93 for a closer. 25 Ks. First pitch inside for a called strike. The batter is Correa. 280 average. 4 dingers. Not an easy out. Here we go. 7-run lead. Next pitch up, high ball. That makes it 1 ball, 1 strike to Correa as Jansen tries to find his magic. Next pitch. Hit hard, left field. Psych. A.J. Pollock gets underneath it and makes the catch for the first out of the inning. First out of the inning. Three-finger gamer throwing up a thumbs up. Next pitch, swing and a miss. Maybe fouled back, but it's no balls, 1 strike. Who's up here? This should be Reddick. This should be Reddick up for the Astros. Jack says, "Let's go Dodgers." It's kind of weird. Jack showed up right after Dave Roberts left. Anybody else find the coincidence there? 23 berserkers up in the chat. There we go. Jansen readies the 1-1 pitch to Reddick. Pitch on the way. Foul back behind the plate. Bailey says, "Let's go Rams." I'm not saying anything, Jack. I'm just announcing a Dodger game. Jansen ready to deal. Counts 1-2. Pitch on the way. Inside for a ball. That should even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. To Josh Reddick. He's the designated hitter number 22 for these Astros. Astros. 26 berserkers in the chat. Jansen looks to deliver the 2-2. Foul left field line. Foul left side. Kershaw in the dugout making everybody laugh. Curtis, Kenley Jansen struggles when there's runners on base, especially on second base. He freaks out. It's like runners on second are Freddy Krueger to him, and he's terrified. And we've been going through this for 3 years with this guy. Next pitch, 2-2. Hit hard, right side, foul. Foul into the yellow seats, first section, Dodger Stadium. Two balls, two strikes to Reddick. Jansen gets ready to deliver. Down in the dirt, a swing and a miss. They tag him out. That makes it 2 outs here in the top of the ninth, and the Astros are down to their final out, ladies and gentlemen. I seem to remember saying that about 24 hours ago. I seem to remember saying that. Serrano calling for Eric Gagdy. Madison, I have donations set. All you got to do is go to the description. You can send me all the money you want. Millions of dollars if you want. Next pitch, other way. Down low for a called strike. No balls, one strike. Who is this? Maldonado, the catcher. Maldonado, the catcher, up for the Astros. He's in an 0-1 hole. And Jansen prepares to deliver. Pitch number 13. Down low. Ooh, looks like it caught the zone there, but it did not, according to the umpire. Maldonado just smiling up there, all weird. Kind of freaked me out for some reason. Thought he was staring into my soul. But the count's now 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs here in the top of the ninth. Jansen delivers. Fouled. Third base side. Fouled on the third base side, ladies and gentlemen. Pollock runs over to get the ball because they don't have the little ball boys down the line right now. Quinney checks in, says hi. They're down to the final strike. 29 Berserkers up in the chat. Thank you for joining us tonight, and thank you for joining the second stream after the first one crashed like a crappy car. The 1-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle, fielded by Seager, who throws over to first and gets the out. And the Dodgers win. Dodgers win. Split the series with the Astros, ladies and gentlemen. Kenley Jansen does not get rocked on this night. Dodgers win. Again, tomorrow night, the series with the Padres starts in San Diego. It's a 3-game series, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I want to thank everyone that joined the stream tonight and joined us in the chat, made it fun. The Berserkers, as always, showed out in force. Something happened to Abdervert's cat that has him crying. Gomez says, let's go Dodgers, let's go Dodgers. And Dave Roberts is signing off from Chavez Ravine, everybody. Thank you for joining the chat today, Dave Roberts. And I want to do a special shout out to Joe Kelly for joining us the last 2 nights. He has to get back on the field probably tomorrow night. So he's going to leave. Everybody in the chat hit hashtag thanks Joe Kelly. Hashtag thanks Joe Kelly in the chat as he leaves and exits stage right. Thank you, Joe. Jorge says San Diego won both their games today. So what does that do to the standings, Jorge? Let's see if they've got them updated. They don't have them updated yet. Curtis says, great call. We'll see you next time. Watch the page, guys. I'll put it up if I'm going to do on the game tomorrow night. I didn't get the 450 number, though, I don't think. We got real close. I'm going to have to take a night to figure out how to make this thing grow a little faster. I'm not the most patient man on earth. Not the most patient. We sit at 444, ladies and gentlemen. Isaac says they are ahead by a game. Are you serious? They're leading the division by a game? They were 2.5 back. I have to check that out. Good night, Jack. We'll see you next time. Jack telling me to have some patience. All right, guys, hit that like on the way out for the second video. And again, if you have not yet, please hit that subscribe button. Turn on bell notifications so you know when we go online. Well, if they won 2 and the Dodgers won 1, then they shouldn't gain no 2.5 games. Curtis says, thanks, Joe Kelly. Greg Tove says, thanks, Valhalla. Greg, I'm going to try to find them whales, man. Giving me an obsession. I think I'm going to go out right now and try to find some. Alrighty, Isaac, I'll check out the standings. But right now I'm about to sign this thing off, ladies and gentlemen. So I'll do like a little countdown to 15 because I like to add a little trailer to the end of each of the videos. So again, thank you for joining us today for Dodgers Game Day Live here on YouTube. And I want to thank you all. So you guys have a great night, stay safe, and have a good week. Tomorrow's a new week, ladies and gentlemen. Monday Blues coming your way. Thank you.